carved our names like two stubborn dreams. The water shimmered with your soft smile, a promise whispered to last a while. The seasons changed and so did you. Now the willow bows like it's somehow new. Where the willow learned to cry is the place I'm standing, asking why your love left quiet like a fading sky, leaving teardrops where our roots used to lie. Where the willow learned to cry is where our last goodbye still sighs. Your footprints linger in the river mud, like fading echoes of a summer flood. I touch the bark where your fingers traced, trying to feel a love time has erased. The wind hums low like a memory's tune, carrying hints of a heartbreak week. I called your name through the drifting leaves, but the branches only whispered their grief. Where the willow learned to cry is the place I watched our future die. The river kept flowing, but I stayed behind, lost in the bend where you slipped my mind. Where the willow learned to cry, I still hear your lullaby. Maybe love bends just like the tree, strong enough to break, too soft to flee. And though our vows wash down the stream, I hold the ghost of a half-lived dream. Where the willow learned to cry, I lay my heart down, let the sorrow fly. If healing blooms under open sky, I'll meet the dawn with a tearless sigh. Where the willow learned to cry, I whisper one last try. Your letters lie scattered on the porch outside, pages trembling where the night birds cry. Ink running wild like a restless stream, words fading out like a half-forgotten dream. I kneel by the mess that your silence made, trying to piece back love that slipped to shade. Every line speaks of promises thin, blown apart by the midnight wind. Letters lost in the midnight wind, scattered hopes you couldn't defend. Every page falls like a quiet sin, a gentle reminder of how we end. Letters lost in the midnight wind, take what's left of what we've been. Moonlight paints shadows across the floor, echoes of heartbeats we don't share anymore. I gather the pages, but they won't stay still, like the love that slipped past my will. Your words once warm now feel so thin, stolen away by the midnight wind. Letters lost in the midnight wind, scattered hopes you couldn't defend. Every page falls like a quiet sin, a gentle reminder of how we end. Letters lost in the midnight wind, whispered truths I can't rescind. Maybe love is paper, fragile and warm. Tears and storms leave it weathered and torn. I'll let the wind take what it must and lay the rest in forgotten dust. Letters lost in the midnight wind, drift away from where we begin. If a new dawn waits beyond this pain, I'll write new lines without your name. Letters lost in the midnight wind, carry you off again and again.
The moon was hanging low on Cedar Lane, silver shadows drawing your name. You stood quiet with your hands tucked tight, like you were holding back the end of the night. The gravel side under your restless boots, as if it knew our love had lost its roots. Moonlight faded on Cedar Lane,
tried to sustain. Love slips off like a runaway train, leaving me alone with the echo of your name. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane,
but your goodbye still remains.
The old mailbox still leans to the right, where we carved our initials one autumn night.
Now those letters look like lies we told, weathered by the wind, worn out and cold. I walk the path where your laughter stayed. Now it's silent like the choices we made. I reached for you in a memory's glow, but even dreams know when it's time to let go. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, dragging the last of our warmth down the drain. Your shadow leaves like a falling chain, breaking piece by piece with lingering pain. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, and I'm calling your name in vain. Maybe someday I'll walk this road without the weight of the love we owe. But tonight the moon feels cruel and bare, shining on a heart you no longer share. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, but the memories stay like an old blood stain. If healing waits beyond this plane, I'll chase the dawn till I'm whole again. Moonlight fading on Cedar Lane, goodbye that forever stains. Footsteps froze in the winter dust, leading away from the love we trust. I watched you fade under pale gray skies, a quiet storm in your tear-stained eyes. The wind blew soft, but the truth hit hard. You were walking away from our backyard. I reached out once, but my voice was thin. Some goodbyes echo deeper than they begin. Footsteps in a winter dust, marking where we broke, where we lost our rust. The cold still holds your lingering trace, a memory carved in an empty place. in the winter dust, where love turned into rust. Your jacket's hanging where you left it last, smelling faintly of our fragile past. I tried to follow where your shadow led, but every trail ends where the heart's gone dead. Snow keeps falling on the silent ground, covering the truth of what we found. Footsteps in the winter dust, a fading trail I can't adjust. The night grows darker without your light, and every breath feels like a fight. Footsteps in the winter dust are traces I can't trust. Maybe someday when the thaw breaks through, I'll find a way to walk past you. But winter lingers on old goodbyes, and healing hides where the memory lies. Footsteps in the winter dust, but I won't break beneath the gust. When springtime calls and the cold turns warm, I'll rise again from the quiet storm. Footsteps in the winter dust, drifting away as all things must. A broken lantern on a dusty road, flickering where your footsteps strode. Once it glowed warm like a guiding flame, now it trembles under a forgotten name. I walk these miles with a fading light, chasing love that slipped into the night. Broken lantern on a dusty road, lighting out only the shape of sorrow. I know your shadow vanished when the flame went cold, leaving me stumbling where we used to roam. Broken lantern on a dusty road, illuminate the pieces of the love we sold.
Your laughter used to dance in the air. Now it's just dust drifting where you weren't there.
I hold the lantern close, but it won't stay lit. Just like the love I tried to commit.
I thought the glow would lead you back to me, but some lights die where hearts won't see.
Broken lantern on a dusty road, shadows stretching where the cold wind blows. I'm walking blind on memory's old, searching for warmth in a heart turned cold. Broken lantern on a dusty road, show me where the pieces go. Maybe one day I'll set that lantern down, let the darkness free what's been bound. But until the night finally fades away, I'm carrying grief through each lonely day. Broken lantern on a dusty road, guiding me through the ache I know. If healing lies where the horizon glows, I'll follow the light wherever it goes. Broken lantern on a dusty road, till the dawn finds what's been lost.
The porch light flickered when you drove away. A quiet goodbye at the end of the day. The gravel shook with the weight of your tears, leaving echoes of love from our younger years. I stood there holding what you left behind, a trembling heartbeat and an empty mind. Some endings whisper, some endings cry. Yours left a shadow that refuses to die. When the porch light faded, so did you, like a song that ends before the final cue. I begged the night to bring you back, but love can't run on a broken track. When the porch light faded, so did everything we created.
Your coffee mug still sits by the sink, lipstick prints on the edge in pink. I keep pretending you're walking again, but hope grows thin in the cold night's wind. The dog still waits at the creaking gate, as if you're late, not lost to fate. When the porch light faded, so did you. A tender promise turning untrue. The hallway walls still hum your name, but empty rooms don't feel the same. When the porch light faded, the truth was finally stated. If I could rewind that final night, I'd hold your hand and get it right. But time moves on like a restless train, leaving hearts to sort through pain. When the porch light faded, so did you. But memories shine where love once grew. Though the darkness settled on our door, your shadow lingers forevermore. When the porch light faded, you slipped into the blue.
There's an empty chair on the porch tonight, rocking slow in the pale moonlight. You used to sit there humming our tune while fireflies danced around the June. Now it creaks like a memory calling me back to the love we lost down that old dirt track.
I reach for the warmth you used to give, but echoes are all that's left to live.
Empty chairs in Tennessee, holding pieces of who we used to be. Your laughter lingers in the creaking wood, in every place where your heartbeat stood. Empty chairs in Tennessee still whisper your name to me.
The kitchen table leans on a side, 2 cups waiting since your goodbye. Your denim jacket on the second rail smells like summers we let sail.
I keep thinking you'll walk through the door, but some dreams don't live here anymore. Empty chairs in Tennessee, like silent ghosts of our history. I hear your voice when the wind blows by, soft as love, sharp as Empty chairs in Tennessee, but they still hold your memory. If healing's hiding in the passing years, I'll find it sitting through the tears. Empty chairs in Tennessee are all that's left of you and me.
There's a trace of smoke on your side of the bed, a ghost of the nights when you laid your head. You always lit a candle when the dark felt cold, said it made the room feel brave and bold. Now the flame is gone, but the scent remains, lingering soft like unspoken pains. I keep the window open just a crack, hoping your memory might drift back. Smoke on your side of the bed, where loved ones bloomed, where the tears were shed. I breathe it in like a fading truth, a fragile echo of me and you. Smoke on your side of the bed, whispers all the words you never said. Your sweater's folded on the nightstand still, holding warmth that the cold can't fill. I run my hands through the quiet air, pretending your touch is still somewhere. But even shadows know when to leave, and I'm left alone with what I believe. Smoke on your side of the bed, a broken promise I silently fed. The nights are long and the truth is clear. Your heart moved on while mine stayed here. Smoke on your side of the bed is the story my heart has read. Maybe love burns bright before it fades, a glowing ember in darker shades. And though your flame has drifted far, it still lights pieces of who we are. smoke on your side of the bed, but I'll let the breeze clear it out instead. If healing lies where silence grows, I'll find it slowly as tomorrow shows. Smoke on your side of the bed is a memory I gently shed.
Down by the river where the willow leans, we carved our names like two stubborn dreams. The water shimmered with your soft smile, a promise whispered to last a while. But seasons changed and so did you. Now the willow bows like it's somehow new.
Where the willow learned to cry is the place I'm standing, asking why. Your love left quiet like a fading sky, leaving teardrops where our roots used to lie. Where the willow learned to cry is where our last goodbye still sighs. Footprints linger in the river mud like fading echoes of a summer flood. I touch the bark where your fingers traced, trying to feel a love time has erased. The wind hums low like a memory's tune, carrying hints of a heartbreak moon. I called your name through the drifting leaves, but the branches only whispered their grief. Where the willow learned to cry is the place I watched our future die. The river kept flowing, but I stayed behind, lost in the bend where you slipped my mind. Where the willow learned to cry, I still hear your lullaby. And though our vows wash down the stream, I hold the ghost of a half-lived dream. Where the willow learned to cry, I lay my heart down, let the sorrow fly. If healing blooms under open sky, I'll meet the dawn with a tearless sigh. Where the willow learned to cry, I whisper one last try.
There's an empty chair on the porch tonight, rocking slow in the pale moonlight. You used to sit there humming our tune while fireflies danced around the June. Now it creaks like a memory calling me back to the love we lost down that old dirt track. I reach for the warmth you used to give, but echoes are all that's left to live. Empty chairs in Tennessee, holding pieces of who we used to be. Your laughter lingers in the creaking wood, in every place where your heartbeat stood. Empty chairs in Tennessee still whisper your name to me.
The kitchen table leans on the side, 2 cups waiting since your goodbye. Your denim jacket on the satin rail smells like summers we let sail.
I keep thinking you'll walk through the door, but some dreams don't live here anymore. Empty chairs in Tennessee, like silent ghosts of our history. I hear your voice when the wind blows by, soft as love, sharp as goodbye. Empty chairs in Tennessee, where your soul used to be. Maybe love fades slow like on leaves, falling quiet from the shivering trees. And though you're gone from this old home, your shadow sits where I'm never alone. Empty chairs in Tennessee, but they still hold your memory. If healing's hiding in the passing years, I'll find it sitting through the tears. Empty chairs in Tennessee are all that's left of you and me. Found a stack of letters in the drawer last night. Words I wrote in blue ink under shaky light. Every line held a truth I was scared to share. Every page smelled like your perfume in the air. I kept them hidden where the heartache grows, between what I felt and what you'll never know. I should have told you when the moment was mine, but fear steals love one line at a time. These are letters I never sent, broken words full of love and regret. Every promise I wrote but couldn't say haunts me still in the quiet of day. Letters I never sent are the ghosts of my intent. I read one slowly just to feel your name. It hit my chest like a match in flame. You deserve truth and a heart laid bare, not a silence dressed up as a prayer. Now all that's left are empty nights and paper trails of unspoken fights. These are letters I never sent, tears on the pages where my courage bent. If love was measured by the words we hold, mine was buried long before it grew old. Letters I never sent are the weight of my lament. Maybe someday I'll find a way to let those unsent feelings fade, but tonight I hold them close instead. Reading the love I left unsaid. Letters I never sent still whisper truths time won't forget. If broken hearts could turn back hours, I'd hand you these pages in all their power. Letters I never sent are the goodbye I never meant.
Drove past the diner where we used to meet. The neon flickered under my heartbeat. Your laughter lived in every window pane. Now it's just me and the whisper of the rain. The highway hums like a broken vow, carrying pieces of what we lost somehow. Midnight echoes on an empty road, your memory riding shotgun like a heavy load. The silence screams louder than the truth I hold, that I'm chasing shadows that don't grow. Midnight echoes on an empty road, leading where your love once flowed.
The rearview mirror shows a ghost of you, a fading picture in a dimmed out hue. favorite song still haunts the dash. I turn it off, but the pain comes back.
The yellow lines blurry behind long gate, a winding trail of every heart we break. I've tried to outrun what the night won't hide, but the truth keeps pace on the passenger side. Midnight echoes on an empty road, calling back moments only distance knows. Your goodbye hit me like a lightning bolt, striking the heart I failed to uphold. Midnight echoes on an empty road, still replaying every note. Maybe love dies slow in the rearview glass, a flicker fading as the miles pass. And though the dawn waits at the highway's bend, some nights don't ever really end. Midnight echoes on an empty road. I'll keep driving till the hurt corrodes. If healing's hiding where the sunrise glows, I'll chase the light until it finally shows. Midnight echoes on an empty road, letting go of what once overflowed.
Found your notes in a dusty drawer, folded tight like they were hiding more. Your handwriting shook like a restless breeze, words trembling with the truth you couldn't speak to me. The ink had faded, but the hurt stayed strong. Echoes of a love that couldn't last long. I held each page like a fragile bone, afraid it'd break like the nights we spent alone. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, your silent goodbyes I kept ignoring before. Every tear-stained line feels like a closing door, and I'm left reading what you couldn't say anymore. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, cut deeper than they ever did before. Your perfume lingers on the paper's edge, a ghost of promises we couldn't wedge. I trace the curves of every word you wrote, sorrow in each trembling note. The past keeps calling, but I can't reply. You can't hold someone who's chosen goodbye. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, a map of memories I still explore. But every page leads to a heart that's sore, and every truth stings a little bit more. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, leaving me on this hardwood floor. Maybe someday I'll pack them away, let the wind steal what I couldn't say. But tonight they're all I'm clinging to, broken lines from the version of you I knew. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, I'll close it slow like I'm shutting a war. If healing's hiding where the page is torn, I'll read them once, then nevermore. Letters lost in a dusty drawer, now they're yours no
Roses wilting on the windowsill, petals falling like a love gone still. You left them there the night you walked away, a quiet symbol of a heart's decay. I keep staring at the fading red, wondering which promise turned cold instead. Every bloom that used to shine bright now crumbles softly in the pale moonlight. Roses wilting on the windowsill, echoes of a love we couldn't feel. The fragrance gone, the color drained, like every truth our hearts restrained. Roses wilting on the windowsill. Tell me why love grows still.
Cracked like the words we said, splitting down the middle where we once tread. Sunlight tries to warm what's left, but even morning feels a bit bereft. I water them though I know they're
just like hoping you'll still be the one.
Roses are wilting on the windowsill. Time moves on, but the pain stands still. I trace the glass where your hand once lay, trying to hold what's slipping away. Roses are wilting on the windowsill. Shadow love I can't rebuild. Maybe some flowers aren't meant to stay.
Maybe some hearts fade in their own way.
And though the petals fall one by one, there's a sunrise waiting for someone. Roses wilting on the windowsill. Soft reminders of the love we spill. If healing blooms beyond the hill, I'll let the wind guide me where it will. Roses wilting on windowsill. And I'm learning to feel again, still. The rain came early on the old barn roof, tapping out truths we tried to stay aloof. You leaned on the door with a trembling sigh, saying love ain't something we can justify. Your eyes shine bright like a stubborn flame, even as you whispered you weren't the same.
And I felt the storm inside you rise, breaking like thunder behind your eyes.
Rain fall on the old bar roof, drowning out promises we couldn't prove. Your silhouette fading in the silver gloom, leaving echoes in this hollow room. Rain fall on the old barn roof, crashing like the end of you.
The hay still smells like our summer nights, warm and golden under string light heights. Now every bale feels heavy with regret, holding secrets neither one of us forget.
Your warmth slips by like a passing train, gone before I even learned your pain. Rain fall on the old bar roof, every drop a reminder of the truth. You walked away slow, but the hurt fell fast, like lightning striking through our past. Rain fall on the old barn roof, search for proof.
If love's a season, ours fell too soon, turning red leaves back into June.
But now I'm stuck in this endless night, listening for footsteps that won't reunite. Rainfall on the old barn roof, washing away what once was bulletproof. Maybe someday the sun breaks through, but tonight I'm missing every side of you. Rainfall on the old barn roof, still echoing the truth.